Hello everyone, welcome to FG Locket channel. In this video, we will be discussing UGC NET PYQ of 2021 attempt. वैसे तो UGC NET के 2 attempt होते हैं, but due to COVID 2021 में सिर्फ एक attempt हुआ था in November. If you want PYQ of UGC NET and other competitive exams, then you can visit our website sortmylawschool.com and download it for free of cost. So let's begin with our first question. According to Pound, law is option 2, a social institution to satisfy social want. Roscoe Pound ने introduce की थी theory of social engineering, comparing the role of lawyers to engineers. Next question is, which of the following is not correct in relation to rights in its various form and its correlative? Right and duty, correct. Liberty, no right, correct. Power, liberty, it's wrong. It's power and liability. Immunity and disability, correct. So answer will be option C. Next question. The main purpose of corporation sole is option number 4, to make continuity of an offer. Next question. Every man has a property in his own person. He has the right to preserve his property, that is his life, liberty and estate, is said by option C, John Locke. Next question. Under the special powers of Rajya Sabha, which of the following resolution can originate only in Rajya Sabha? Resolution seeking removal of Vice President, correct. Any resolution seeking creation of one or more All India service, correct. Any resolution seeking legislation on state subject, correct. Introduction of money bills, wrong. Introduction of money bills जो है वो लोकसभा में होता है, राज्यसभा में नहीं. It's Article 109, Clause 1. So answer will be option number 4. अब आप एक चीज नोट करिए, जितना भी पार्ट रेड में है और आगे वाली स्लाइड्स में, अपकमिंग स्लाइड्स में जो भी चीज रेड में लिखी हुई है वो क्वेश्चन पेपर का पार्ट नहीं है. वो सिर्फ आपकी नॉलेज के लिए और रिवीजन के लिए डाला गया है, ताकि आपको इजीली रिवाइज हो जाए कि कौन से आर्टिकल्स हैं, कौन से सेक्शंस हैं क्वेश्चन के. और काफी बार यूजीसी नेट में जो है वो सेक्शंस के ऊपर क्वेश्चन आ जाता है, या फिर सेक्शंस को क्रोनोलॉजिकल ऑर्डर में लगाने के लिए, या केसेस के ईयर आ जाते हैं, केसेस आ जाते हैं उनको क्रोनोलॉजिकल ऑर्डर में लगाने के लिए. तो केसेस के ईयर पता होने भी बहुत जरूरी है और सेक्शंस याद होने भी बहुत जरूरी है. तो सिर्फ आपके रिवीजन के लिए डाला गया है, ये क्वेश्चन पेपर का पार्ट नहीं है. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. वाइस प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया ऑन एक्सपायरी ऑफ हिज टर्म. Option C, continues to hold office until successor enters upon office. It's Article 67. Next question. State emergency or president rule under Article 356 can be imposed in any state by president for maximum period of 3 years. Option 1. Next question. Besides providing for functional government and consequential growth in the administrative process, the Constitution has provided elaborate control mechanisms so that the water may not overrun beyond banks. This has been ensured in which of the following articles of the Constitution? It's option number 1, Article 32, 226 and 227. Next question. Which of the following groups of jurists who considered the law as command of sovereign enforced by the superior political authority and accordingly subscribe to view that international law is not law as properly so called? It's option number 4, Hobbes, Pufendorf and Austin. Next question. Which one of the following Geneva Conventions has the provisions on the protection of victims of maritime warfare? It's option number 1, Second Geneva Convention 1949. Next question. The World Court refused to give its advisory opinion in which of the following case? It's option 2, the legality of the use by a state of nuclear weapons in the armed conflict. Next question. Which of the following is not the principal organ of the United Nations? It's option number 4, International Human Rights Commission. Next, the distinctive feature of writing are an activity which is accompanied by option 1, use of force and violence. Section for writing in IPC is section 146 and section 191 in BNS, Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. Next question. Which among the following is the most serious offense and thus severely punished? It's option 2 writing. Because writing की जो punishment है वो 2 years की है. Unlawful assembly की जो punishment है वो 6 months है. एफरी की जो पनिशमेंट है वो 1 month इम्प्रिजनमेंट और फाइन और बोथ है आईपीसी में, और बीएनएस में 1 month इम्प्रिजनमेंट एंड 1000 रुपीज फाइन है. असॉल्ट का 3 months इम्प्रिजनमेंट एंड 500 रुपीज फाइन, एंड बीएनएस के अंदर 3 months इम्प्रिजनमेंट और 1000 रुपीज फाइन और बोथ. इनके सेक्शंस दोनों में आईपीसी और बीएनएस दोनों के गिवन है, तो एक बार पढ़ लीजिएगा ताकि अच्छे से रिवीजन हो जाए, क्योंकि दोनों एक्ट्स के सेक्शंस पता होने बहुत जरूरी है. Next question. Stalking. Following a woman despite her disinterest spying is an offence under option 4, section 354D IPC and section 78 of BNS Act. Next, in which of the following cases the Supreme Court observed there is a thin line between the preparation for an attempt to commit an offence? It's option 2, Abhinand Mishra versus State of Bihar, 1961. Next question. Motor Vehicle Amendment Act 2019 referred to the earlier Motor Vehicle Act 1988 as option 4, Principal Act. Next, the courts have created new torts by the gradual and sometimes almost imperceptible extension of the old tort. Who said the above statement? It's option 1, Professor Goodhart. Next question. Mental condition of a wrongdoer at the time of wrongdoing is option 2, relevant is taught based on fault. Next, Section 53 of Consumer Protection Act 2019 provides for the establishment of National Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission, is to be known as option number 1, National Commission. Next question. In a contract of guarantee under Indian Contract Act 1872, there are 3 parties and 3 contracts. Option 2. Section 126 of Indian Contract Act talks about contract of guarantee. Next, in the case of uncertain goods, the property in goods passes when the goods are ascertained. Option 1. Section for this question is Section 18 of Sale of Goods Act. Next question. Where the money received from the third party by the firm in the ordinary course of business is misapplied by one of the partners to his own use. Option number C. Firm is liable for the same. Section 26 of Partnership Act talks about it. Next, who among the following can remove the name of a company from register of the company on suo motu basis in terms of Section 248 of Companies Act 2013? It's option 1, Registrar of Companies. Next question. Which one of the following is not a primary source of Muslim law? It's option 3, Urf. Next, originally under the Hindu Marriage Act 1955, divorce was based on fault theory. Option 3. Next question. Which of the following judgment does not deal with the need of enactment of Uniform Civil Code in India? It's option 2, Ashok versus Rupa. Article 44 talks about Uniform Civil Code. Next, which of the following judgments do not deal with the matter of live-in relationship? It's option 2, Sharda versus Dharampal. Next question. The Supreme Court of India recognized the significance of intergenerational equality and held a government department's approval to establish forest-based industry to be invalid in one of the following cases. It's option number 1, State of Himachal Pradesh versus Ganesh Wood Products. Next question. The preamble to both Environment Protection Act and Air Prevention Control of Pollution Act were passed to implement the decision reached in one of the following. It's option 3, United Nations Conference on the Human Environment, 1972. Next question. The Government of India's policy on abatement of pollution adopted certain guiding principles in year 1992. Which of the following is not covered under the said guiding principles? It's option number 3, involvement of NGOs for all purposes. Next question. Which one of the following is not the functions of the Human Rights Council? It's option 2, to decide issues without making any recommendations to General Assembly. Next question. Digital signature is defined under which section of Information Technology Act 2000? It's option 1, section 2P. Next, cybersecurity is defined under which section of Information Technology Act 2000? It's option number C, 2NB. Next question. The term private key refers to? It's option 4, key of key pair used to create a digital signature. Next, the validity of contracts formed through electronic means is contained under which section of Information Technology Act 2000? It's option number 4, section 10A. सेक्शन 3A जो है वो बात करता है इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सिग्नेचर की. सेक्शन 6A जो है वो बात करता है डिलीवरी ऑफ सर्विसेज बाय सर्विस प्रोवाइडर. सेक्शन 7A जो है वो बात करता है ऑडिट ऑफ डॉक्यूमेंट्स इन इलेक्ट्रिक फॉर्म. Next question. The Right to Information Act 2005 explains the meaning of information under section 2F option 2. सेक्शन 2E जो है वो डिफाइन करता है कॉम्पिटेंट अथॉरिटी को. सेक्शन 2G जो है वो डिफाइन करता है प्रिस्क्राइब को. एंड सेक्शन 2H जो है वो डिफाइन करता है पब्लिक अथॉरिटी को. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. द लोकपाल एंड लोकायुक्त एक्ट 2013 केम इनटू फोर्स इन इट्स 16th January 2014. जो ऑप्शंस अवेलेबल है इसमें से कोई भी इसका आंसर नहीं है. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Which one of the following is related to amendment of US Constitution? It's option 3, Article 5. Next, Section 8(1) of the RTI Act provides how many exemptions from the disclosure of the information? It's option number 4, 10. Next question. According to Professor Lon L. Fuller, law is the enterprise of subjecting human conduct to the governance of rules. Correct? The morality of law has two aspects, internal and external. Correct? External morality is a morality of aspiration ideas from which it is possible to derive a procedural version of natural law. Wrong. It is not possible. Internal morality of law is a substantive version of natural law. It's wrong. Internal morality is not a substantive version of natural law. So answer will be option number 1. Next question. In which of the following cases the duties are not specifically enforced in respect of the act done? The liability of a borrower to repay a debt barred by statute of limitation. Wrong. The liability of a borrower to repay the money borrowed by him. Correct. To refrain the wrongdoer from publication when a libel has already been published. Wrong. To refrain the wrongdoer to continue the commission of nuisance. Correct. So answer will be option number 2. Next question. Which of the following statements are correct? Global justice inquiries about what justice among human beings consist of. Correct. Global justice inquiries take individual human beings as of the primary concern and seek to give an account of what fairness among agents involves. Correct. In the domain of global justice, theorist seeks primarily to define justice between states and nations. Wrong. In international justice, the nation or state is taken as the central entity of concern and justice among the nations or states is the focus. Correct. So answer will be option 2. Next question. Which one of the following statements are correct? The preamble contains in nutshell ideals and aspiration of the Constitution. Correct. The preamble is the key to open the minds of the Constitution makers. Correct. The preamble to the Constitution of India is solemnly resolved to secure to its citizens justice and equity. Correct. Preamble is not the part of the Constitution. Wrong. ये तीनों ही statements correct है, तो इसका आंसर ऑप्शन नंबर 1 या फिर ऑप्शन नंबर 3 दोनों ही हो सकता है, दोनों ही सही ऑप्शंस हैं. Next question. Which of the following statements are true under the Constitution of India? Article 61 deals with the procedure for impeachment of the President. Correct. Article 142 provides that the law declared by the Supreme Court shall be binding on all courts. Wrong. ये Article 141 बोलता है. Article 122 provides that court shall not inquire into the proceedings of Parliament. Correct. Article 163 deals with the extent of executive power of the state. Wrong. ये Article 162 बोलता है. तो answer will be option number 3. Next, which of the following statements are correct? When a state is defeated or conquered, all the citizens acquire the nationality of the conquering state. This is called cession mode of gain of nationality. Wrong. When a person gets nationality of state in place of the nationality of another state, this is called substitution mode of loss of nationality. Correct. The public trustee case is related to statelessness. Correct. The General Assembly decided to convene a conference to conclude a convention on reduction of statelessness in 1961. Wrong. ये जनरल असेंबली ने नहीं कहा था, डिसाइड किया था, ये यूनाइटेड नेशन ह्यूमन राइट्स कमीशन ने किया था. So answer will be option 1. Next question. Which of the following statements are correct? De jure recognition is final, whereas de facto recognition is provisional. Correct. De facto recognition can be withdrawn, but de jure recognition is irrevocable. Correct. De facto recognition has retrospective operation as exactly as in the case of de jure recognition. Wrong. There is no distinction between de jure and de facto recognition for the purpose of giving effects to the internal acts of the recognized authority. Correct. So answer will be option 1. Next question. Which of the following statements are correct? On 16 June 1987, the foreign secretaries of South Asian regional countries entered into an agreement on extradition. Correct. Hong Kong Pact on extradition with India was entered in middle of June 1980. Wrong. ये 1997 में हुआ था. India and Germany signed an extradition treaty on 27 June 2001. Correct. India and France signed the extradition treaty on 24 June 2002. Wrong. 2003 में sign किया था. So answer will be option 3. Next question. Which of the following statements are correct? The offence of abatement is defined under section 107 of IPC. Correct. The essential ingredient of the offence of conspiracy is the agreement to commit an offence. Is correct. The punishment of criminal conspiracy is given under section 120 IPC. Wrong. Section 120B में given है. State of Tamil Nadu through Superintendent of Police CBI versus Nalini is the case related to the offence of abatement. Wrong. Abatement in India of offence committed outside of India is punishable under section 108A IPC. Correct. So answer will be option 3. Section 45 to 60 deals with abatement in BNS Act. Next question. Which of the following statements are correct? Theft is defined under section 378 IPC as the dishonest removal of movable property out of the possession of any person without his consent. Correct. In the offence of extortion, punishment is up to 3 years under the section 384 IPC. Correct. Offence of robbery is defined under section 391. Wrong. It's 390. Dacoity is robbery committed by 5 or more persons. Correct. Punishment for dacoity is prescribed under section 392. Wrong. ये punishment for robbery है. So answer will be option 2. Next question. Which of the following statements are correct? The offense of sedition is defined under Section 124A IPC, correct? The Supreme Court in Kedarnath Singh versus State of Bihar held that Sedition 124A IPC is not unconstitutional, correct? State of Delhi versus Navjot is the case related to sedition, wrong. Mohammad Arif versus State of Delhi is also known as Mumbai terror attack case, wrong. Waging or attempt to wage war or abetting waging of war against the government of India is an offence under Section 121 IPC. Correct? So answer will be option 3. Next question. In determining relevant geographic markets, Competition Commission shall keep in mind which of the following factors? Regulatory trade barriers and natural procurement policies, correct? Language and local specification requirement, correct? Consumer preference and regular supply and after sale service, correct? Transport and distribution factors, correct? So answer will be option 4. Next question. Consumer mediation cell has to hold which of the following documents? List of empaneled mediators, correct. List of all cases handled by the cell, correct. Records of all proceedings, correct. Information prescribed by regulations, correct. So answer will be option 4. Next question. Removal of members of company law appellate tribunal can be carried out in consultation by central government, Chief Justice. Chairperson of appellate tribunal, wrong. Auditor General, wrong. So answer will be option 1. Next question. Endorsement of negotiable instrument followed by delivery. Transfer the property in instrument to endorsee. Correct. Transfer the right of further negotiation to the endorsee. Correct. May exclude or restrict the right of further negotiation by endorsee. Correct. May merely constitute the endorsee as an agent. Correct. So answer will be option 4. Next question. Under Muslim law, divorce by common consent is known as Khula and Mubarat. So answer will be option number 2. Next question. Which of the following are fault grounds of divorce under Hindu Marriage Act 1955? Desertion, cruelty, consent obtained by force or fraud, no. Conversion to non-Hindu religion, yes. So answer will be option number 4. Section 13 of Hindu Marriage Act talks about grounds of divorce. Fault grounds also known as fault theory. Next question. Under the provisions of Hindu Succession Act 1956, son of predeceased daughter is a class 1 heir, correct? Widow of predeceased son of a predeceased son is class 2 heir. Wrong, ये भी class 1 में ही आते हैं. Mother's mother is a class 1 heir. Wrong, ये class 2 में आते हैं. Mother's father is class 2 heir. Correct. So answer will be option number 2. Next question. The National Commission for Women shall perform some of the following functions. Shall fund litigations involving issues affecting large body of women, correct. Shall provide financial assistance to all those who are self-employed, wrong. Shall call for specific studies or investigation into specific problems, correct. Shall impose punishment to those found involved in discrimination of women, wrong. Shall investigate and examine all matters relating to safeguard provided for women under the Constitution and other laws. Correct. So answer will be option 1. Next question. Examine the relevancy of class action suit and choose the correct answer. A class action would majorly assist in securing redress in environmental cases. Correct. Monetary recoveries from the tort feasors in environmental cases can only be obtained through suit. Correct. A writ procedure appears more suited than the class action procedure. Wrong. The most obvious use of class action is in the mass disasters of the sort that occurred in Bhopal. Correct. So answer will be option number 1. क्लास एक्शन सूट जो है वो रिप्रेजेंटेटिव सूट होता है. इट्स ऑर्डर 1 रूल 5 ऑफ सीआरपीसी. Next question. The geographical indications are distinctive signs or indications which identify any goods. An act of unfair competition under Paris Convention. Wrong. क्योंकि 1967 में नहीं हुआ था, ये 1883 में हुआ था. Originating in a specified territory. Correct. Stipulate the misleading test guaranteeing a negative right. Wrong. Specific quality, reputation and characteristics. Correct. Essentially attributable to origin. Correct. So answer will be option number 4. Next question. Nothing in TRIPS Agreement 1995 shall derogate from the existing obligation prescribed under Paris Convention 1967. Correct. Rome Convention 1961. Correct. Berne Convention 1971. Correct. Biodiversity Convention 1992. Wrong. Integrated Circuit Treaty 1989. Correct. So answer will be option 3. Next question. Computer network means the interconnection of one or more computers of computer systems or communication device through the use of satellite, microwave, terrestrial, line, wire, wireless or the other communication media. Correct. A device or collection of devices including input or output support devices. Wrong. Any electronic, magnetic, optical and other high-speed data processing devices. Wrong. And in all input output processing storage computer software or communication facilities. Wrong. Terminal or a complex consisting of two or more interconnected computers or communication device. Correct. So answer will be option 4. Next question. Which of the following statements are correct? In Canada, the federation was not voluntary union but was imposed by an act. Correct. In India, the Act of 1935 created autonomous units and forged them into federation. Correct. The American Union was formed by voluntary agreement among a number of sovereign states. Correct. Indian Constitution has been framed by the states and not by the people of India. Wrong. So answer will be option 1. Next question. Amendment in the American Constitution may be proposed by Congress with two-third majority in both houses of representatives and the Senate. Correct. Congress with three-fourth majority in the House of Representatives and the Senate. Wrong. Constitutional Convention called by two-thirds of the state legislature. Correct. Constitutional Convention called by the three-fourth of the state legislature. Wrong. So answer will be option 1. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज मैच द फॉलोइंग. लिस्ट 1 जो है वो बुक्स है एंड लिस्ट 2 जो है वो जूरिस्ट है. द ग्रोथ ऑफ लॉ कार्डोजो. द थ्योरी ऑफ लीगल साइंस एच कार्नेस. एन इंट्रोडक्शन टू द प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ मॉरल्स एंड लेजिस्लेशन बेंथम. द लॉ ऑफ पीपल्स जॉन रावल्स. सो आंसर विल बी ऑप्शन 2. Next question is match the following. Article 326 of the Constitution, elections to be on the basis of adult suffrage. Article 324(3) of the Constitution, power of the state legislature to make provisions with respect to elections to such legislature. Article 328 of Constitution, Chief Election Commissioner shall act as the chairman of Election Commission. Article 329 of the Constitution, ban to interference by court in electoral matters. So answer will be option 3. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज मैच द फॉलोइंग. लिस्ट 1 जो है वो कॉन्फ्रेंसेस ऑफ WTO है एंड लिस्ट 2 जो है वो वेयर इट वाज हेल्ड. थर्ड मिनिस्ट्रियल कॉन्फ्रेंस जो है वो यूएस में हुई थी. सिक्स्थ मिनिस्ट्रियल कॉन्फ्रेंस जो है वो हुई थी हांगकांग में, चाइना. फोर्थ मिनिस्ट्रियल कॉन्फ्रेंस जो है वो कतर में हुई थी एंड सेवेंथ मिनिस्ट्रियल कॉन्फ्रेंस जो है वो स्विट्जरलैंड में हुई थी. सो आंसर विल बी ऑप्शन 2. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज मैच द फॉलोइंग. लिस्ट 1 जो है वो डेफिनेशंस है एंड लिस्ट 2 जो है वो प्रोविजंस ऑफ आईपीसी है. सॉलिडेटरी कन्फाइनमेंट जो है वो सेक्शन 73 में डिफाइन है. एक्ट ऑफ चाइल्ड अंडर 7 years ऑफ एज जो है वो सेक्शन 82 में. कम्युनिकेशन मेड इन गुड फेथ सेक्शन 93 एंड एक्ट कॉजिंग स्लाइट हार्म सेक्शन 95. सो आंसर विल बी ऑप्शन नंबर 1. Next question is match the following. Negligence, Glasgow Corporation versus Muri, strict liability, Reliance versus Fletcher, absolute liability, MC Mehta versus Union of India, nervous shock, Borohill versus Young. So answer will be option 3. Next question is match the following. Section 162 of IPC, termination of gratuitous bailment of by death. Section 178, pledge by mercantile agent. Section 214 of Indian Contract Act is agent's duty to communicate with principal. Section 150 of Indian Contract Act, bailor's duty to disclose faults in goods bailed. So answer will be option 4. Next question, match the following. Section 13, when foreign judgment not conclusive. Section 2.5, foreign courts. Section 2.6, for judgment of foreign court. Section 14, presumption as foreign judgment. So answer will be option 2. Next question, match the following. National Human Rights Commission, power to recommend payment of compensation. National Commission for Backward Classes, Article 338B. National Commission for Minorities, state to introduce regulatory regime in the national interest. National Commission for Scheduled Caste, Article 338. So answer will be option 2. Next question, match the following. List 1 definitions, list 2 provisions of IT Act. Computer is defined under section 2.1. Computer network is defined under section 2J. Certifying authority is defined under section 2G. Computer resources defined under section 2K. So answer will be option 3. Next question, match the following. Article 5, amendment of the Constitution. Article 3, judicial power in American Supreme Court. Chapter 5 is Congress on the eve of presidential election. Chapter 4, presidential election 7 November 2012. So answer will be option 3. ये अमेरिकन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के ऊपर है क्वेश्चन. Next question, arrange in chronological order the publication of books on jurisprudence. A practical treatise of architectural jurisprudence 1827, The Spirit of Common Law 1921, World Poverty and Human Rights 2002, Taking Rights Seriously 1977, The Growth of Law 1924. So answer will be option 3. Next question, chronologically arrange article wise the following provisions of Constitution of India. Special provisions की बात हो रही है तो स्टेट ऑफ सिक्किम जो है वो आर्टिकल 371F में है, स्टेट ऑफ कर्नाटका आर्टिकल 371J, स्टेट ऑफ मणिपुर आर्टिकल 371C and state of Nagaland article 371A. So answer will be option 3. Next question, indicate the correct chronology order of years the following case they were decided. Case concerning Temple 1962, Frontier Dispute 1986, the Caroline case 1842, R vs. Ken 1876, Crow Rose Factory Indemnity case 1927. So answer will be option 3. Next question, indicate the chronological order of the years of the following cases as decided by the Supreme Court. State of TN versus Balkrishnan 1993, Ramkumar versus State of MP 1997, KM Naravati versus State of Maharashtra 1959, Mahesh Chandra versus State of Delhi 1991. ये जो बी ऑप्शन है मंगेश वर्सेस स्टेट ऑफ महाराष्ट्र, इसका जो ईयर है वो पता नहीं चल पा रहा था तो हम आंसर से डिसाइड करेंगे कि भाई इसका ईयर क्या हो सकता है. सो आंसर ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन इज ऑप्शन 3. तो जो ऑप्शन बी है वो ए और सी के बीच में आ रहा है. ए का जो ईयर है वो 1993 है एंड सी का जो ईयर है वो 1997 है. तो जो महेश वर्सेस स्टेट ऑफ महाराष्ट्र है वो 1993 से 1997 के बीच में आया है, इसलिए इसका आंसर होगा ऑप्शन 3. Next question, arrange the correct sequence in which the liability for tort will arise for the following. Damages, breach of duty, duty to take care, causation. Duty to take care will be 1, breach of duty 2, causation 3, and damages 4. So answer will be option 3. Next question is, arrange the provisions of Indian Contract Act 1872 in chronological order section wise. These are the headings of the section, तो हमें उसके according chronological order में लगाना है. Who are competent to contract? Section 11. Effect of mistake as to law? Section 21. What agreements are contract? Section 10. Agreement in restraint of marriage is void. Section 26. So, answer will be option number 3. Next question. Arrange in chronological order the following judgments on plurality as a ground of divorce. A. Jayachandra versus Anil Kaur 2004, Aveen Kohli versus Neelu Kohli 2006, Dastane versus Dastane 1975, Bhagat versus Bhagat 1993. So answer will be option 3. Next question. Arrange the following in chronological order. United Nations Conference on Human Environment 1972, United Nations Conference on Sustainable Development 2012, United Nations Conference on Environment and Development 1992, World Commission on Environment and Development 1983, United Nations Sustainable Development 2015. So answer will be option 3. Next question. Professor William Fisher identified 4 analytical constructs of theories of intellectual property under which of the following sequence? Personality theory, labor theory, social planning theory, utilitarian theory. So first is utilitarian theory, next is labor theory, third is personality theory, and fourth is social planning theory. So answer will be option 3. Next question. The trend towards codification of the British Constitution in whole or in part is a movement during the past decade from eminent quarters. Arrange them in chronological order. Northern Ireland Act, Referendum Act, Scotland Act, European Committees Act. So first is European Committees Act, second is Northern Ireland Act, third is Referendum Act, and fourth is Scotland Act. So answer will be option 3. Next question. Assertion. The rule-making power of the Supreme Court for regulating the practice and procedure of the court is not subject to any law made by the Parliament of India. Wrong. Only an empirical and independent judiciary can protect the right of an individual without fear or favor. It's true. So answer will be option 4. A is false but R is true. Assertion. The right of private defense of a body extends to causing of death to the assailant in case of assault or throwing or administering acid or an attempt to throw or administer acid which may reasonably cause the apprehension that grievous hurt will otherwise be the consequences of such act. Correct? This provision was inserted under Clause 7 of the Section 100 IPC by Act 13 of 2013 in view of increasing cases of acid throwing on girls and women in India. Correct. Both the statements are correct and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. So answer will be option 1. Next question. Statement 1. Dominant position means position of strength enjoyed by an enterprise in relevant market in India which enables it to operate independently of operative force and affects competitors and consumers in its favor. Correct? No enterprise shall abuse its dominant position. Correct? Both the statements are true. So answer will be option 1. Next question. Assertion. Under the Companies Act 2013, central government is authorized to implement a facility to file documents in electric form. Correct? Central government is authorized to make rules to implement this facility and section 398, 401 and 402 have been incorporated in the Act of 2013. Correct? Both the statements are correct and R is the correct explanation of A. So answer will be option 1. Next question, statement 1. No person except the father or the mother of the child shall have the capacity to give the child in adoption under the Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act 1956. Wrong. Statement 2. Under the Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act 1956, the same child may not be adopted simultaneously by 2 or more persons. Correct. So answer will be option 4, as statement 1 is incorrect but statement 2 is correct. So this was the last question of this video. Do refer PYQs when you are preparing for UGC NET, as UGC NET की जो पैटर्न है उसमें काफी बार रिपीटेड क्वेश्चंस आते हैं UGC NET के अटेम्प्ट में, तो आप जब भी प्रिपेयर करें तो PYQs को जरूर रेफर करें, उससे काफी हेल्प होती है जब भी आप अटेम्प्ट देते हैं पेपर सॉल्व करने में. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वॉचिंग.